tenths. So we're going to take a look at what 5 tenths multiplied by 6 is. So I'm going to do the same thing. And what's nice is that it's a tenth, so it's going to go a lot faster than when I multiply a hundredth. So I'm going to start. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my first one. So I'm going to just go ahead and block it off, and then I'll go back in and shade later. So my first one, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I know it's a hundreds grid, so there's 10 tenths in each one. So it'll make it faster for me to go. So there's 5, my next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My next 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so I've done 2 completely. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So my next 5 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then my last 5 tenths is going to be shaded in. So when I get these shaded in, and I take a look at what I have completely shaded in, my answer is going to be, I have 1, right now I have 1.5 shaded in the blue. And then I have 1 completely shaded in, 2 completely shaded in, well, not completely shaded in. Yours will be completely shaded in. 3 completely shaded in. So I have 5 tenths multiplied by 6 is going to be equal to 3. Okay. So again, by doing my model, it really is helping me to see the product of what 5 tenths multiplied by 6 is. Oh, that's 3 wholes. The other way that we could look at this is we recognize, oh, this is a half. So a half times 6 is going to be equal to 3. Model shows me why that's equal to 3. Okay, so the last value that we are going to take a look at is I am going to do 8 hundredths multiplied by 6. So when I look at that as my last value, I have, so we'll do our graph here. So my last one I'm going to do is I'm going to do 8 hundredths multiplied by 8 hundredths multiplied by 6. I'm going to count 8 hundredths, and I'm going to repeat that 6 times. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. There's my first 8 hundredths. Second 8 hundredths is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Third 8 hundredths is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fourth 8 hundredths is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fifth 8 hundredths is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And my last 8 hundredths is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when I take a look at what I have that's been shaded in, so I have 1 tenth completely shaded in, 2 tenths completely shaded in, 3 tenths completely shaded in, 4 tenths completely shaded in, and then I have 8 hundredths. So my answer is going to be, I don't have a full grid shaded in, so I have 0 decimal 4 tenths shaded in, and then 8 hundredths shaded in. So my answer is going to be 0.48, or for 48 hundredths. So you are going to be solving problems by using modeling. You are not going to be working within your math book today. You are going to be doing actual modeling. I have 8 problems that I want you to do. 7 of them require you to do modeling. 1 of them requires you to look at a model and then to create an equation from that model. Again, when we look at multiplying decimals, the big focus of this topic is looking at strategies. This is a strategy that you can use to help you see the product. It's not one that I expect you to do every time, because realistically, there are problems that it's not going to be feasible with. If I give you this value, 3 multiplied by 2 and 89 hundredths, I'm not going to want to build a model of 3 multiplied by 2 and 89 hundredths. You'll notice today that all of your problems are going to be small. Again, the point of this is that you can find the product of a decimal and a whole number by using models. So I want you to be able to see what it looks like. And so then we can take that understanding and move it to our next strategy to help us understand why decimal multiplication works the way that it does. So you will need to go and get the 4-3 use models to multiply a decimal and whole number practice. It is not the practice in a book. It is a separate page that I have created for you guys to show your modeling on every problem except for one.